We're just not out there building things. We're making a difference in people's lives.
We never compromise on quality.
We get a lot of satisfaction knowing we do good work.
We own 52 acres of land, so I wanted us to partner with someone that I considered the gold standard of development.
So who did Reverend Fenton call? He called us at the Michaels Organization.
I tried to reach the regional director, and he wasn't in, and the secretary said, but his boss is there, and his boss was a lady by the name of Ava Goldman.
I took the phone call. We had a lovely conversation. Within 7 days, we had a joint venture agreement so that we could together own, manage, and operate a brand new state-of-the-art senior citizen community.
The one thing I can tell you about the Michaels Organization is they're very competent, but they also have tremendous character.
We don't look at property as just a property. We look at a community. How can we help the community? For example, we just had a really big celebration when we completed our first phase of our single largest development ever, revitalization of Kuhia Park on the Big Island of Hawaii. It was completely run down, poor maintenance, water leaks all over the place, flowing through people's apartments. It was a disaster is what it was. 16 floors, residents in place with literally thousands of people in those units. And we had to do an extensive rehab.
We were able to do $56 million in renovations, and that translated to 350 jobs. Not only jobs for people in Honolulu as a whole, but jobs for people who live in this community.
The Michaels Organization has had a willingness to take on the difficult projects, going into some of the most challenging neighborhoods around the country to develop affordable housing. No deal has been too difficult.
There's a lot of firms that do the same type of work that we do, and they do quality work. But the real question is, what are you going to do when there's a problem? We were down in New Orleans, and lo and behold, Hurricane Katrina comes in, and our property that had 425 or so units was completely destroyed.
This was a major challenge for us. First, we had to rebuild under horrendous conditions, and then we had to find our residents.
They wanted nothing more than to come home, and so I just started building a database. I sent emails, letters, I made phone calls, and we were able to locate all of them.
We certainly had a chance after Katrina to walk away, but we said we're going to stay there. We need to rebuild because that's our commitment to this community.
Our commitment to communities has made the community committed to us, so that when new work comes along, they call and ask us to do the new jobs, just as we did in Camden, where we built student housing, which we hadn't done before for Rutgers University, with a retail component, and it's just a win-win situation. Student housing is actually one of our largest growth areas right now.
This is the same way that we diversified into military housing. We saw an opportunity, okay, how can we better people's lives? And what better way than our servicemen and women? So what we did, we collaborated with the local communities, with architects, certainly with the Department of Defense, and gave them a super nice product.
I told my mom that we had a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage home, and she told me that she had to see pictures. And when I showed her the pictures, she was like, that's a nicer house than we ever lived in. You excited about it too?
This business is about the people. We deal with people on every side of this business. I mean, we're not making widgets, we're providing homes for people.
We were building bricks and sticks, just building a unit that could be rented to an income-eligible occupant. And over the years, we recognized the obligation to provide family supportive services to our residents.
The kind of services that we provide are computer training classes, parenting classes, and for kids, health and nutrition programs, athletics, and of course the arts.
The work that we do is to really help stabilize the families that live in our communities. One of the things I'm most proud of with our computer learning centers is that a person can come in having no skills whatsoever, but when they leave the center, they have the basics of Word, Excel, PowerPoint. We will work with them on their interviewing skills, and we will also take them to a job fair so that they're prepared to stand out. On average, we have about 80 to 90% that become employed.
One of the most rewarding things we've ever done, in fact, it may be the most rewarding thing we've ever done, is to give out college scholarships. And we're the first ones in the industry, and as far as I know, the only ones in the industry that do this.
So I received scholarship money from the Michaels Foundation. I studied nursing at LaSalle University School of Nursing and Allied Health. I have a new car. I'm looking for a new home. To see where I started and to look back now over the last few years, I'm just very grateful.
I think that all leadership under the Michaels organization begins with Michael Levitt. His visionary expertise, his ability to convey his expectations to people, and his ability to lead by example are what bring that about.
This is one of my absolute favorite possessions. This is a canceled mortgage. This is a mortgage dated October 31st, 1968, and it's paid off. Well, the significance, of course, is that we don't build something and then leave. We build it to keep it, to hold it, to renew it when it has to be renewed, and it'll stay in our company for generations. We are a family. I've people working with me 30, 35 years, and now we have the second generation coming in, all skilled young people, and they share the values that we have in this company.
Trust, integrity, teamwork, high quality of work, and our commitment to people. It's what we've been for 40 years, and it's what we always will be.